Hi, so we're going to talk about how music relates to math and specifically fractions. So we should remember that we have talked about whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, and also quarter rests in music over the last, let's say, 2 weeks. Okay. A whole note is our biggest rhythm, and it takes up a whole measure. We remember that a measure is the space between a line and the line, right? So a whole note takes up 4 beats of space. We learned that the top number tells us the number of beats in the measure. So the maximum amount of beats we can have is 4. That's a whole note. If we cut a whole note in half, we would end up getting 2 half notes, which are 1/2 of a whole note. If we cut a whole note into 4 pieces instead of halves, we would end up with 4 quarter notes. And if we wanted to cut into 8 pieces, maybe we have a lot of different friends we have to share, right? One whole pizza with. So we cut into 8 pieces. We get 8 eighth notes. And a quarter rest, because it shares the name quarter, just a quarter note, is also equal to 1/4 or 1 part of a whole note. Let's look at that as a picture like we would see in class. I usually show a whole note as being a circle, like a pie or a pizza. And I say that the 4 beats have to equal this whole circle, right? Now, if we were to take that whole circle and cut it into 2 parts, we would get 2 halves. And a half is the same as 1/2, a fraction. That's like the half notes here. 1/2, 1/2. So we can fit 2 of them in a measure, just like we can fit 2 half notes. If we want to cut into 4 pieces, we would end up with 1/4, unless it's being silly. Then we end up with 1/4, 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like quarter notes equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Eighth notes, you can fit 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 notes in the measure. See how I made a line right after that, meaning the measure is full? Same way that I could fit 8 of these guys. 8 1/8 pieces. So we have 4 here. We know that this is equal to these two. So 4 1/8 is equal to the same as 2 1/4. They equal to 1/2 of a whole note. So let's check it out. This says that I could fit 4/8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 quarter notes or 2 quarter rests, or 1 quarter note and 1 quarter rest before I fill up my measure. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, look at that, it made a line. They were exactly right. 4/8 notes and 2 quarter notes are equal to 1 whole note. Wow, I didn't know fractions had so much in common with music. Your assignment for today is to have fun. Check out whole notes, half notes, quarter, eighth notes, and quarter rests, and create some music online so you can actually hear what it sounds like if you press play down here. You can also use the whole, half, eighth, and 16th rests, as well as these weird guys over here, natural, sharp, and flat cymbals, to create your very own unique pieces of music that you can listen to. Have fun, guys. Can't wait to hear about all the things you created